Go ahead.
Should I intro us?
I think we're on now.
All right,
We
ladies
have
and
11
gentlemen.
o'clock. I was late.
Oh, we're
Or
late.
noon.
It's only 3 minutes late. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the self-diagnosed #1 reselling podcast in the world, the Reseller Leftovers, episode 28. It's Joe Philly Picker, Dan in the man. I'm Jimmy Old School Flips. And we're getting close. We got like 28 weeks of this, guys. That's crazy. I was looking at that yesterday. I was like, we've been doing this for 28 weeks.
Don't ever forget that.
I've been doing it for 28
Dan, you remember all 28 weeks of this?
Dan's been dragged through misery for 28 weeks. Like, just literally.
And every week it gets worse and worse. And every time you see me on here, it's just a little bit worse than it was the week before.
Last week was good. I wanted to ask you, did you go to more yard sales? Because last week was good. I loved hearing your stories about yard sales.
I did not go to yard sales last weekend.
Oh,
but I'll tell you, you want to just, okay, we'll just start with that. We'll start with that.
No, because I loved last week's stories were great. I loved it.
Yeah. So Friday I did a whatnot show.
Yeah.
It was a foodie Ray train. So Saturday. So anyway, before that, it's been raining here. I was sick all week. But let me give you some more excuses.
No, the rain. I forgot. Like, that storm went right up through you. Yeah, like
I
missed us, but it went right through you.
And I have I'm back to driving. Literally, I'm gonna get pulled over, and I'm gonna be like on the news, like one of those people, because my car's they're like, what's with all these shoes? Like, I'm just that's that dude that just drives around with shoes in his car, just like Kia bags of shoes, like little kid shoes, women's shoes. I got shoes everywhere. I got shoes right here. Like, shoes are just everywhere.
Shoes.
Everywhere. There's just shoes.
Sir,
everywhere.
I have enough evidence to search your vehicle.
And then I went to on Saturday. It was just like, so Saturday, I don't remember. I think it was like threatening of rain, or it was nice.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what happened. At some no, that was Friday. Friday it was raining. Friday was like cloudy all day, and I was getting ready for my whatnot show, and I was trying to get some stuff listed, and then I did. I've been to the bins a few times, and then I made a buy from a listener, and I'm just surrounded by this stuff everywhere. I can't even move. I'm just tripping over everything. But on Friday, it started pouring when I was done with my show, and I go pick up Dodger, and I went to go get pizza. So I'm driving around, and I have my car's full of shoes. Then I got pizzas in the car, so now my car smells like feet, and then I feel pepperoni in my car. Someone's gonna peek in. And then I found this a few weeks ago. I found this big old Pokemon plush. So I was at the bins, and they for that day randomly they decided start emptying people's carts. They're like, "Is this your cart? Do you know whose cart this is?" And I'm like, "No." And they just kept on taking the carts. People were just abandoning carts. And so they come over to. I'm right in front looking at. I was looking up something. It was some kind of plush I'd never seen. I was looking it up. I don't remember what it was, and it wasn't worth anything. But they start dumping this. They start dumping these plush and stuff. And there's this ginormous Pokemon plush. So it's a Pikachu. So I pick it up. Yeah, Pikachu. So I pick it up and I put it in my cart. And then Eddie, the listener that I bought all this stuff from, he's always finding stuff at the bins, and he keeps giving me stuff. So I'm in my head, I'm gonna find him something that he wants. So I see this big plush. I'm like, I'm sure this is something, or maybe he's into maybe he wants.
There's some big Pokemon plush that are worth a lot of money. Lot.
Yeah. Well, this one I don't think was one of it, but it had little hairs on it that you wipe it off. You know what I'm saying? So
that's why.
I asked Eddie. I'm like, hey, Eddie, do you want this? And he took it. He's like, yeah, I'll take it. And then at one point, I saw him throw it back because he's probably like, you know what? This idiot's giving me this stupid plush. I don't want this damn thing. I said the D
in the trash can on the way.
No, he threw it back in the bin. And then I'm talking to him when he did it, and it doesn't even dawn on me that this is the plush. I pick it back up. I'm like, oh, put it in my cart. And I took it. And I'm like, oh, you don't want this? So I'm like, well, I'm not leaving it here. I'm taking it home. So I take it home. I've spent at least an hour just constantly lint rolling it out. Lint rolling it, trying to get here, those are little hairs on it. Oh. So finally I took it and I threw it in the back. It's in the trunk on top of my shoes. because I'm done. I'm just donating it. I don't want it anymore. But I'm like, so now I'm just driving around. It smells like pizza. I got a hairy Pikachu back here. What else do I have in there? I mean, it's just like literally garbage. Like just like one of those weirdos. It's not as weird as a guy. There's a guy around town. He's just driving around and he has like skeletons all over his car, like all over. Just skeletons. Like, he's got a skeleton sitting in the passenger seat, like a full size skeleton person, and then he's got skulls across his entire dashboard.
There's literally a serial killer just driving around your area.
Driving around his car.
Like those are actual human body. Those are actual skeletons.
It might be. He might live over here. If you remember, a while back, I talked to you. I went by an estate sale or a garage sale that I didn't go into, and I drove by, and it's like March, and this guy's got a skeleton. I bet you it's his house. That's why I see him all the time.
Oh, him, yeah.
Well, everybody's missing those signs that guy is a serial killer driving around.
He's so obvious they don't even mess with him.
I see him at the library every day. I pass the library.
On
my way to.
He's at the library.
I go to the post office, and then I go out like on my way to pick up Dodger. I go the back road there. It's not a back. I mean, there's a main road and then there's a side street or whatever. But it's in between the post office, Wendy's, and the library, and they're making a garden there. And I see the guy just like parked out there. I think he goes over there to use the Wi-Fi, which is what I used to do.
6 feet below that garden, they might.
I used to go to the library to use the internet up there. I went up there to go look at WWF.com back in the day. Just I don't know. I felt like I had to tell you guys that.
You went to the garden? Wait.
No,
you went to
the library. Before I had internet, I went to the library and I would give them my library card, which my library. So I pull up to the library. I'm a 43-year-old man. My car's full of a Pikachu toy plush, a bunch of shoes that are mostly women and kids.
Yeah,
like 95%. There's probably a 5% chance there's
flying everywhere. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I only find there women's shoes. A lot of heels. I found a lot of pumps lately. A lot of double wide.
Double wide.
Double wide heels.
These are double wide flats. Double wide.
Is that what they're really called? Double wides? Or
they're like WWs. I mean, not double. I guess like wide foot or something. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know what I'm talking.
I wear double wides myself.
Oh yeah. Go in the library and I give them my library card that I've had since I've been in 8th grade. So like it's like a little kid signature on it. You know what I'm saying? So they think I probably kidnapped the kid, took his library card and his shoes. Whatever.
Well, that's fun, Dan. That sounds fun.
Well, as long as the skeleton guy's still driving around town, you are safe, man. You're not the weirdo.
In your town. Imagine the other people in your town. They got the skeleton guy driving around, and then they got the shoe guy and the.
we have a pickle guy here. He drives around. Pickle guy.
Pickles?
Yeah, he drives around like a box truck and delivers pickles to he just goes into random bars around town.
He's like big glass jars of pickle.
They're plastic, but they're they're hot and spicy. They're different kinds of pickles or whatever. But he just goes to bars and people.
I like dill. I like the dill pickles.
Sounds like
come out buy pickles
in every form.
I love pickles. I went to the store today and I wanted to get my mom. She gets like these dips and stuff from Aldi, and then she's tried them all. And then she gave me some crab rangoon to try. And it was okay.
Crab ragoon?
Rangoon? Is that how you say it? Crab rangoon?
I don't know what you said. I didn't hear. I was trying to.
It's a crab. What is it? Crab dip, like a crab dip.
Crab dip. Okay.
Yeah, like
I don't eat seafood, so I don't know. I don't like seafood, so I don't know a lot of.
You don't like seafood?
Man, I've told before. When I see people eat seafood, it looks so good, and then I try it.
When I worked at the casino, I try to eat healthy. I love like we don't. I mean, I live in Indiana, so there's not. I mean, if you want seafood around here, it's Red Lobster or Long John Silver's.
Yeah, that's kind of. Yeah.
But I'll buy like frozen fish and stuff, or I'll buy fish and I'll bake it. But when I was trying to eat healthy and I worked at the casino, I used to take fish to work, and then I would
you didn't heat it up in the microwave, did you?
Yeah, I would steam. I would get this Ziploc steamer bag. I don't even know if they make them anymore. I would take it raw and I would put it in this bag and then I would steam it for like 3 minutes and the whole place would stink.
Oh my!
Everybody hated you, Dan. I mean, I'm just being honest. Like nobody liked that person that did that.
They like me.
Well, this is
like, why don't you bring sandwiches like you used to?
That's the pickle guy.
Would
you buy pickles from that guy?
No, I would not buy pickles from that guy. Is that real hair? Or is that a wig?
I think it's a wig. I think it's a wig.
Hey,
the guy's a legend around here.
Wow, the pickle guy of.
Yeah, he drives around in a box truck. He looks like Rod Stewart, and he sells.
We got
pickles.
Philly Picker and we got Philly Pickler.
Oh, that's a good one.
Hey, Dan, I was gonna ask you. Now, TikTok lies to me all the time. I don't ever 90% of the time I don't believe it. But like a TikTok told me that Aldi is like going bankrupt and might be closing stores and stuff. Are you heartbroken? Is that true?
I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna say no. But I will say I'm gonna look into it. But I had a story about TikTok today too. I saw it last night. I saved it. I was like, oh, I was so excited because the last week I've just been focusing on like whatnot, and I've been doing a few listings and stuff. I felt like usually I like have a lot of reselling stuff. I guess, but I felt like I was less prepared. But last night I'm on TikTok, and that's where I get all my news information. But I haven't seen that yet. I saw this TikTok of like this. Have you guys ever heard about this Tiger Woods PlayStation game? That's like it has like a hidden South Park episode in it. Have you heard about this before?
No.
Why are you laughing?
Is it true?
So I don't know. I saw this TikTok.
That TikTok tells you all kinds.
They said back it's on Tiger Woods 1999. It got recalled back when it came out. That one of the developers, I guess, when they put these games out on a disc or whatever, there was like a file on there that it's just like a dummy file, or it just got junk in it. And I don't know what it does. They explain it in the TikTok, but it says, I guess this one version of Tiger Woods, they had it's like a South Park episode, like Jesus against Santa or something, and it's like unedited or something, and they recalled it. There's only like 100,000 of them or something that were made. And so I was like, oh, wow, that's awesome. I can talk about that on the thing.
Yeah, it might. Well, I just looked up.
I looked them up, and it has like a certain UPC that you're looking for. So I was looking on eBay because I was like so excited. And some people, like, they put South Park in there, and I think you sold it for like $25, like used. But other people are just still selling it like used for like $10, free shipping. So I'm not 100% sure.
You're gonna buy them all up or what?
Huh?
Are you gonna buy them all up or what?
Well, I don't know. I was wanting to talk to you guys about it to see if anybody of you guys ever heard of it. And I was gonna do the thing. I was gonna put the I was gonna put the picture on there but then it seemed like it might be fake, so I figured not. But it's like this barcode right here. It's the one that it ends with 07911. I don't know. Can you leave links for the TikToks and stuff?
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe if I can, I'll put it in there. I don't know if it's true or not. Like I don't know, but. But it didn't look like it like really. It wasn't like I was thinking I was finding like some $100 video game, you know, like you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Well, I guarantee if I go on TikTok, it's probably going to show up because TikTok listens to everything that you do.
Yeah, when we're on TikTok later.
Yeah, that's what the other news tells me is that TikTok spies on you.
Fox News? Fox News? Is that what you? MSNBC? Which one do you listen to? Which one do you listen to?
You're trying to spin this political again, Dan. That's your favorite part of the day is your political talk.
Man, my TikTok tries to get political with me, and I'm like, not interested.
My TikTok is this dog Buster. I think his name is Buster. He always jumps into the pool. Like he doesn't listen to his owner.
Oh, I seen that. And
you seen Buster?
Yeah.
Buster? So, Buster's his name, and he'll get out and he'll dry off, and then he'll just like take off and just jump right back into the pool. And he's got his brother or sister, Scooby, and always jumps in right after him. That's on my that and Mrs. Peaches from Barstool. Miss Peaches.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know
it's Dave Portnoy and
Barstool.
He got a dog. He adopted a dog.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And she lives pretty good.
My TikTok right now, because it heard me talking to one of my friends about golfing. I've been getting golf lesson videos, and I've been watching them. So now, if you watch more than 3 of them for 10 seconds, that's all you get, right? So like, I'm just getting nothing but golf lesson videos now. So that's fun.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait,
are you a golfer, Jimmy?
I try. I'm terrible, but I try. I enjoy it.
Eh.
But I'm terrible. I can't hit my irons.
I took golf lessons as a child. My grandfather wanted nothing more than me to play golf. So my brother and I, my older brother and I, had to go play golf. Every week we had to take lessons, and then we had to play 9 holes and walk it. It is the most miserable time of my life.
You don't like golf, huh?
The walking part.
The walking with carrying like a golf club bag, and the walking. And then,
are you any good though? Did you get any good at it? Like it's a lot more fun when you don't have to chase a ball every.
I was no good at it. I tried to pick it back up when I worked at the casino because I worked graveyards at the casino when I first started, and all the guys I started there. I was like in my mid-20s, and everyone was they all go out drinking and stuff after work and stuff. And I wasn't into that, but a lot of them started playing golf. So like, oh, I'll play golf in the I'll try golf. So I used I bought some golf clubs with my. You got like points for good like
behavior.
For not good behavior. I don't know. Like I don't know what it was called. It was like if you do if guests would get sent like cards and stuff for like ratings and stuff, and if your ratings were really good, they would give you points, and then your points. At one point, it used to be they used to send you like cash money. And then it was that was golf. I got one of those when I first started, and then they switched to the points. But the points are pretty cool. Like I got a set of golf clubs. I don't know if they're any good. But I bought like a grill. I got my smoker. I got an iPad. Then I just started. I get
those are some good points.
You must have been on good behavior.
I was a legendary employee.
They sound a lot better than Wawa points, or what is it? Wawa? Wawa.
Yeah, I used a couple Wawa points this week.
What do you get with what did you get with your Wawa points? Like I mean, I know you didn't get a set of golf clubs or a grill.
No, nothing like that. I save up my points to use 30
from points.
You got like a grill and a smoker?
Yeah, like I got a Weber charcoal grill, and I got a master built 30-inch electric smoker.
Well, Joe got an iPad.
No, I
got these chair. I got a chair, like one of those fold up chairs, and it's sturdier for a wider bottom. Huh? Yeah, husky person. So it's a little more stable, and I've had a few of those.
I haven't heard the word husky in a long time. I remember.
I wore husky jeans.
Yeah, going shopping as a kid. I was
Bugle boys.
I was like 16 husky.
Or when my mom used
the struggle was real, folks.
Whatever their size was, it was. Oh, he's husky. Okay, you're over here. Okay. You're in the husky.
Now they just say
Bugle boy husky jeans, like stonewash jeans with suspenders. That's what my mom put me in. And then a pair of shoes. A pair of shoes before I could wear like before I wanted Jordans or anything. I wore a pair of shoes called Zips. They're called Zips. And I would like roll up. Yeah. I don't know. No, I don't know if I didn't really have flat feet then. I don't think I have flat feet now. I think it's my weight. My arches collapsed. I think I mentioned that before.
Yeah, before the collapse.
Dan,
what are Zips though? Like, are they like fake Jordans or what? Like, were they athletic shoes? What style?
A pair of sneakers that said Zip on it. Like, I didn't know what it was. I just a pair of shoes, I guess.
Yeah, I used to wear Pro Wings. Remember Pro Wings? Oh man,
no.
Pro Wings were like
LA. No, was it no? LA Gear, Converse. You know,
I don't know. Pro Wings were below that. Like Pro Wings were like the cheapest shoes you could possibly buy, and they would fall apart in like 3 weeks.
Yeah,
that's what I wore.
Yeah,
was it Payless Shoe Source? Remember that store?
Yeah. Dan, did you wear your overalls like backwards, like crisscross?
No, not overalls.
You were crisscross. So it was just straight suspenders.
Here's Zip shoes,
dude. Those are sweet. Those are
that what everyone else is wearing, like sweet. I don't know if it was. I don't know how old I was there.
They got that waffle bottom on them. That's pretty sweet.
They really. I felt like they're all white though. But
anyway. I never heard of them. But
did you run fast in Zips? Like you remember when you were a kid and you thought new shoes made you run faster?
Yeah.
Oh, you used to feel good wearing new shoes.
You get your new shoes on, and you'd be like, "Look, Mom, you."
Yep.
I
was still the slowest on the team. I was.
New shoes didn't help Joe.
No.
I just got some new shoes like the other last 2 weeks ago. Well, new Crocs from the bins. I found some Notre Dame Crocs. I've been sporting.
Yeah. What size?
What size?
Women's 10.
Yeah. Women's 10.
Nice.
Well, I still do that with the kids because you know Riley thinks that when she gets new shoes, she does it. So whenever I put my shoes on, or it's a new pair, I still say, "Look how fast I am! Look how high I can jump!" And it goes downhill from there. Because then the next morning, I feel like I got hit by a train.
I'm not doing this to brag, but I used to be really fast. I actually used to be a pretty good athlete. And I was always one of the fastest kids in my class. Like I was. What I'm telling you this is because now I can't run. Like I've tried running recently. I literally cannot run anymore. It's very depressing to try to run and you're like, well, this isn't working. Like this, nothing's happening. So
I'm pretty sure I don't have any like cartilage left in my knee. The last time I did try, I was
another self-diagnosed.
Self-diagnosed.
It's semi self-diagnosed. I was at one point I got really into like working
bone
out.
On bone down.
I was doing like I was going to the gym 6 days a week. I was doing deadlifts, and I was on the treadmill all the time. And I got to the point where I went to Kohl's and bought some new outfits, and I was matching outfits, and I started running on the treadmill. And then I was like, man, my knees are hurting. My knees are hurting.
Popping started going on, huh? Popping and crackling.
So my knees were just hurting. Finally, I did go to the doctor this time, and he told me a guy like your size should not be running at all ever again. I was like, all right. So I don't think I could run if I wanted to, though. Now, if someone was like going to try to kill me, I would probably just have to fight. I would stand my ground.
Stand your ground. Okay.
It's kind of. I mean, I often think about like if I was in a situation like when I was in that tornado situation. I told you, like I can't run, so like I'm getting in my car and driving away. I know it's not safe in a car, but it's better than because I can't run. My car moves a lot faster than me.
Well, I don't think anybody's safe. You can be the fastest man in the world running away from a tornado. I don't think that's safe at all.
Yeah, but if there's a building across the street that I got to run to get into that building, I'm gonna be like, it's gonna be all slow motion.
No, I think at that point you just got to accept your fate. If you see a tornado coming, just lay down.
Lay down. Did you lay down in the middle of the field?
Yeah, just take me wherever you want.
No, is that what you're supposed to do?
Oh, yeah, sure.
No, for real. What are you supposed to do if you're in the middle of the field? What are you supposed to do?
I think you start praying. If you're into that,
laying down is a good idea because you don't want to get hit by debris.
Head down, face down.
Sure.
If you can if you can find like at the end of a field, they usually have like a little, what's that called? Like a little ravine or whatever, or a little
gully or whatever.
Yeah, just jump down in there.
Yeah.
Well, you got to get there first.
I mean, but Dan, me laying on my back, I'm almost as tall laying on my back as I am standing up. My stomach would be like.
I just think they might find you in the next town over. But
wait.
Where's this guy from? Nobody recognizes him. Oh, he's from Bucyrus.
Let's check his address. Wow, he's 60 miles away from home.
Man, it happened again. I was at a yard sale. Yard sales were great, man. This last weekend was amazing. And the lady was calling it. Should I correct her? Because she was calling it Bucyrus. She's like, "Where you?" Because I was about an hour away from. Drove about 45 minutes to this community sale. And we were talking, and she's like, "Where are you from?" And I'm like, "Bucyrus." And she's all, "Oh, I used to go to dances in Bucyrus." And she kept saying Bucyrus. And I was like,
"Well, you're gonna correct her?"
Why? I didn't. I did because she's local. I'm not. She grew up. She grew up in the town over, and she used to come here to go to dances. So she's been here longer than me.
Yeah. Well, you're talking to a guy that didn't.
Are you sure it's Bucyrus or is it Bucyrus?
Someone didn't one of you guys do a Google thing where it said it?
I think Dan.
Maybe my memory is terrible. I thought someone told me
there's a place here called Hobart, but some people call it Hobart.
Hobart.
I
get it. Yeah.
I mean, I don't
know. I won't correct anybody, but still, I'm still trying to figure out if it's Bucyrus because it's a.
Tell you shut up if you correct them.
They probably will.
Shut up.
Well, I didn't correct my boss for 2 years, and he called me Georgie. So, I mean, you're talking to the wrong guy about correcting anybody. So,
especially you don't even know if you're right or wrong. Ask the mayor. Who's the mayor? Get the mayor on the phone right now.
Get the mayor on the phone. Yep, that's a good idea.
Who's
I'm gonna
the
go
mayor?
down to City Hall and ask.
no, go to your buddies at the post office. They should know.
Well, no, they would have to know, right? I'm gonna ask them today. I'm gonna ask them. Maybe I'll record it.
There
Put it on
you go.
Instagram.
Put it on your Instagram.
No, I'm gonna do it.
But I think it's. What did you say? I think it's Bucyrus.
Bucyrus is what the most common one, but I hear Bucyrus every once in a while. Anyways,
it's got to be something with the. I don't even know how to spell it. B-Y?
B-U-C-Y-R-U-S.
Wait, B-U-E?
C.
Oh,
B-U-C-Y-R-U-S.
Bucyrus.
Bucyrus. Bucyrus.
So it's whatever. It's however you say with a U with a C. I don't know. I have no idea. Whatever. Who cares? Shut up.
What's the thing? A before C, except after C, or what's?
You're asking. I'm pretty sure that wasn't right, Joe.
It wasn't right.
Wrong guy.
Yeah.
A before E before after.
Wait, so did you buy anything from the lady?
I did not, but man, I didn't buy anything from because she was just like we were talking about how there was some people because it was a community sale and there was people parked on the side like small roads and people parked on both sides. So like if you were two-way road, but you had to go in the middle to get by all the cars parked on the side, and there were people that were just like mad and like ripping down these streets between these cars, not worried about pedestrians or the doors opening or anything. And she was like, it's one day a year. Like, this is an annual sale. We do it once a year. Like, just chill and be cool about it for one day. And it'll be over. Like, there won't be cars parked there anymore. So we were kind of talking about that.
Was this the, was she Amish?
This was, no. So, man.
This was not the Amish.
Thank goodness. Because I drove an hour and a half to a community sale that was advertised for having 125 plus sales. And I'm like, as a reseller picker, I have to go. Like I cannot not go to that sale. Drove all the way down there. I felt like I had to, especially since there wasn't a lot. And I get there, and it's a town called Berlin, Ohio. Never been there. Never heard of it. It's an Amish town. Like it's. Like you drive through the downtown and there's people riding on bikes and I didn't know Amish ride Razor scooters everywhere. Like they're riding on their Razor scooters and their bikes everywhere. And then there's the obviously the horses and the trailers. But like every store is like the leather tanner and like the cheese factory, like like I'm not even joking, the horseshoer. Like it literally was like a whole nother world that I was in all of a sudden, and
they have bratwurst just thrown over the like a stick or something. It's all tied together.
They have people that scoop up the poop like off the street. Like the whole town is Amish. It was different, and so like every yard sale, except for this one little like community that had about 35 houses in it that were not Amish folk. They were just regular folk. I mean, people like us. And in there, I bought like three things. I bought a North Face jacket and I think some Doc Martens or something like that. But the rest of the sales I went to were all Amish sales. And they had, there's a lot of like plant roots for sale. A lot of long dresses for sale.
Any quilts? Amish quilt?
So now we get to
sounds like a lot of true vintage stuff there.
Was most unfortunate is there was some good stuff. Like you said, Amish quilts, found a lot of good work boots, priced extremely high. Like used worn work boots for $50, quilts for $75. Like I gave up after like 8 sales. I was like, I'm not going to find anything. So I bailed out. I learned I'll never go to that sale there again. I just had no idea. Like 125 sales, I got to go. So that was a learning experience. It was kind of neat to see, like, there's a whole nother right in the middle of Ohio. Like, it's south of Cleveland, about probably 45 minutes south of Cleveland, just Amish village. Pretty crazy.
Is that what they call them? Villages?
I have no idea. That's what I call it.
I call it Shipshawana here.
What do they call it?
It's just called Shipshawana.
What's a Shipshawana? That's what it's called?
I mean, that's
I'm new over. I've never even.
Was it all Amish?
It's all. It's like I'm pretty sure it's all.
Sure that's not a.
Mom, like I'm going to Shipshawana, and she goes there and she buys like seasonings and stuff. And
oh yeah, I mean,
you see them
again. I'm
they're
new
close
to
to the toll road. You can see them in the They're at the toll plaza buying like lotto tickets.
Well, I love going to the Amish market. They have some good food.
Yeah, I mean, we have one in town. I told you about. We have the coffee shop and Amish furniture and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't have anything against it. There was nothing for me.
Sounds like you did.
No, it was no.
I'm joking.
As far as picking, there was nothing for me. Like I couldn't find anything. But it was definitely like that doesn't exist in Arizona, California, and Colorado where I'm from. Like, so I should have expected, but I would have never, because I've never been around a place where you could go to a 125 yard sales and it's all Amish. I've never lived somewhere where that existed. So it's all just new to me. So now I know to do a little more research before I drive an hour and a half to a community sale. Make sure it's not an Amish community sale. For me. There's people that love it. I read the post. There's people that afterwards I was reading about it. And there's people that they will go there from miles away to shop at these Amish.
Yeah, but most of them aren't resellers. They'll go there for the good, for the quilts
So it was interesting. But then the next day I went to another community sale, did my research this time. Man, I did so good. Oh my god.
What research do you do? Like, what do you mean?
I went to their Facebook page. Like, so after I went to the Amish sale, I went to their Facebook page and started.
Wait, the Amish have a Facebook page?
That's what's crazy. They made a map. It had all the addresses listed out. I showed you the sheet that had all the addresses. I got that from there.
Wait, that was the Amish sale?
Yeah.
So you took all the information from Facebook.
Yep.
The Amish used the Facebook page, and then you used a pencil and a piece of paper.
Well, because because I'm not smart, Dan.
No, I'm just joking. It's funny because it's Amish. You would think that they would have just like taken the picture of the
paper and pen.
It was a map, and it had all these numbers on it, right? But they weren't in any kind of order. So like I would have been like, sale one.
Amish have a whole different numerical system, I think. I'm making that completely up. I don't know.
So I wrote them out so I wouldn't be driving back and forth. Like I made a route so I would be driving in order, right? And so yeah, it was after I looked at more through their Facebook page, past the maps and the addresses, and that's when
did you ask them if they had like video games or anything?
I did not, man. Would that be messed up to ask an Amish family?
That'd be hilarious. You don't know, they might. They might.
What's a video game, sir?
They might. They know because they do that. What is it?
You watch that show? You watch that show, Dan?
What are those ones called that
I saw the one where the guy's like he's like it's like the boss. He's like the Don.
Yeah, I've seen that one too. They have a name for the ones that
I've seen that show.
Amish Mafia? Yeah,
but I've seen where I was listening to like Pat McAfee where they were out like bowling or something, and then they ran into like some Amish people who they're out like out and about, and they like hide they have like hidden phones and stuff places. They probably had video games in there.
Talk about the movie Kingpin right now.
Oh, that's a good movie. That's a really good movie. I haven't seen that movie forever.
No, here's another thing that was interesting. I want it's just so different. It was so
how they keep all their food cold.
Every sale that I went to, first of all, they have amazing indoor buildings. Every single Amish sale was inside in like this carriage house, indoor building, all heated, all nice because it was cold that morning. They would have free coffee, and I don't drink coffee, but there were people getting free coffee. But here's another really interesting thing. It's like a huge thing for these families. Like this is a big event for them, right? The entire family is there, and all of them were set up the same. They would have like a big table where you would go to pay, and the entire family is in chairs sitting behind that table, just watching the sale, just being part of the sale. Like they're all there. All the kids.
You know how much they probably judge you for not buying one thing?
Yeah,
or even
that might be security, is what they were. They were security.
Like this guy won't even ask if we have a video game. He looks like he wants video games.
Man, we'll show him the vault full of video games. He just has to ask.
I mean,
they might have old Walkmans or something.
I made it a point to look, and like there were no electronics to be had. Maybe they don't put them out there because they don't want to be like
only if yes.
Because there's other Amish shopping there. I don't want. Maybe they don't want to get into. I don't know, but there was no. There were toys, but they were usually cheaper, like not very good toys. There were clothes, lots of clothes, lots of like
toys.
No, but they were like the best way, like the cheap stuff you can get at Walmart, like the non-name brand figures and play school stuff like that. There was a lot of dishware. If I was better at that, I might have found. But again, it was priced high. Everything was priced high. Anyway, yeah, it was interesting. I learned something that day. So second sale, I went through the Facebook page more, and I was like, all right, this is just like a small community sale, and it's just regular folk having a community sale. And man, so glad I went. So glad.
That's it.
I see that you change your hat, Jimmy. That's a nice hat.
Yeah, I left my hat upstairs. That's the only reason. I have a box full of my vintage Bronco hats over here. So every time I forget my hat, I just grab one from over there. My collection. I usually don't wear them, but when you're a collector, you can wear them, I guess. This one has a lot of stains, so I can wear it.
There you go. Yeah, not too many sales around here. I went to. It was late though, but I went like 11 o'clock. I found a Sega Game Gear. Or is that what they were? Cool. Game. Yeah. A game. I forget what game. Right? Yeah, no, but it was just the game for it or whatever. It was in a 50-cent bin or whatever. It's like a $30 game. I forget the name of it.
Did they have the case or anything, or was it just the cartridge?
It was just a cartridge. So, but I do have a couple empty Sega Game Gear. Those plastic. Container.
Oh yeah.
So, but a lot of clothes at the other one, so I didn't get there till late because of baseball. But
yeah, that sucks.
Hopefully sales pick up. I think next couple of weeks it will be good.
They're definitely ramping up. I'm gonna miss a couple this weekend coming up, but that's all right. Yeah. They're definitely starting to pop up everywhere around here.
Oh, I thought you meant like actual selling, like sales. Like sales, like how are you selling stuff?
Yeah, I actually just sold a pair of Timberland boots for $70 right before we came on.
Really
excited about that. Yeah,
I sold a Dracula figure.
Dracula. Like, is it an older one or a newer one?
Yeah, it's an older one. I forget who made it.
Did I last week? Did I talk about I sold some CDs for like $50 on
Yeah. Yeah, did something happen with them?
Yeah.
I remember you talking about the CDs. What happened with them?
Yeah. It was a sideshow brand, Dracula. $130.
Cool. Wow.
Oh,
that's what you sold?
Yeah.
Philly Picker. They don't call him Philly Picker for nothing.
Yeah. I had it for a while. It was probably priced too high, but I finally got my number.
Nice. What happened with the CDs, Dan? I don't remember. I know you talked about them.
I sold 3 CD lot. The band was called 5.0.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
5.0. And there was like 2 on there that were EPs. And like there wasn't very many of them. So anyway, the third one was just like, it was like distributed out. You can find a lot on eBay.
Right.
So when I sent them to the person, they sent me a message when they got them and thanked me for them and stuff. But they said like, "Oh, you didn't send." I sent them one of the wrong CDs, and I sent them the 2 EPs, and then I like grabbed some other CD that I had listed and sent them the wrong CD, which I was just sending offers. I had people watching those CDs. It was in a 2 CD lot, and I was sending out offers. And fortunately, this person messaged me. And told me and said something, and they opened up the package because I quickly was able to end the listing, and then they're actually really nice. And I sent them the correct one the next day. I just told them to keep the other one, but it was like, And then look, it was a cheap one. It was a cheap one that I didn't send them. And then like
so they got two of the expensive ones.
They got the expensive ones and then the cheap one, but I was so like usually that happens. I don't realize it until I sold the other ones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would have sold those and turned into a big mess.
Yeah, it would have been gone.
Anyway, that popped in my head as I was reading. I have a few emails. You guys do you guys do Bonanza?
No.
Joe,
I have Bonanza, but something's wrong with my booth.
Yeah, something's wrong with my booth too. And then I keep on sending me. I had to pay some money to like open my booth back up because I shut it down for like ever. Mm-hmm. And then I made a sale. And then they were threatening. They told me I had to pay something, so I paid. And then now they just sent me. They said that they removed one of my listings for copyright infringement for a hat. And then they told me I have to pay some money or something.
You have to pay. Because you
I think they charge you a monthly fee now, right? Isn't it? It's not free.
I don't know. I think I'm just gonna close my booth down.
Yeah, my booth wouldn't sync with eBay anymore or something like that. And then I tried doing it, and
it's I don't know. They took down my New York Yankees hat. A New York Yankees hat I've listed. They said that I'm copyright infringements. I don't understand.
Are you selling fake hats, Dan?
No, I mean, what makes it fake?
It's like New Era or something like that.
New Era, yeah, it's a New Era hat.
It's got to be fake. Then
whatever. I'm gonna
Bonanza's never wrong.
Are you serious? Whatever. I'm gonna close it down.
What's a Bonanza booth?
That's what they call this.
That's what they call like their.
All right, so hold on. So, because we have, I'm sure we have listeners that don't know what Bonanza is. Like, I don't know a lot about Bonanza. I've only heard the name. What exactly do you do with Bonanza?
Well,
actually.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I
don't know anything about it. I just Kevin Commonwealth Picker talks about it. So
yeah,
I signed it up. I signed up a long time ago. It's just that you can sign up and it syncs to your eBay account and like it'll drag stuff in from your eBay. You don't have to do anything. You cross list. And then you get like
you do absolutely. I liked it because you didn't do anything.
But now it's just annoying me all the time.
Where's it cross listed to though? Like where's it?
The Bonanza. It's an actual selling place. Okay. And you have a booth. You open a booth.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but you don't have to do extra. As soon as you list it on eBay, it will appear on Bonanza.
And will it take it down if it sells on Bonanza?
Yeah.
Yes, but you have to be careful though because I quit a while ago because I started an auction and it pulled it into Bonanza and someone bought it for my auction price. And then I don't even know if I said it on here.
No.
They found me back over on eBay and like, oh, this is why you canceled my order. It's because you're gonna sell it for more over here. I'm like, I was gonna sell it for more either way, lady. Like
that's how the lady talked.
No wonder. How did you know it was a lady? Or you just assumed?
I just assumed.
It could have been.
It might have been her name. I'm pretty sure I tell the story on here because I haven't had my booth reopened for a while, and then I made a sale. Because they sent me some congratulations. My booth's been open for 3 years. You're so great, and I've sold like 6 things in 3 years.
Sounds worth it. And now they're going to charge a fee. So, have you made enough in those 6 years?
Yeah, they have like cheaper fees, right? It's like cheaper fees.
I don't know. I just shipped out the stuff that when I sold something.
Like I don't know. It's not. I don't know anything about it. I made 1 sale in 3 years, but I'm gonna cancel it.
You make sure you got the money before you ship it, right? Like, where does the money go when you sell
PayPal?
PayPal. Goes to PayPal.
Yeah. Right, but I ended up selling some of my weirder items over there. Like, I don't know. It didn't seem like I was
Skechers shoes the last time I sold something.
Were they women's sized? Like, because that's why you thought it was a woman, but maybe it was a man that wears a woman's size 10.
I don't think they're size 10.
Do you think if you buy like a women's size 10 shoe, that seller automatically assumes you're a woman? Is that like?
Yeah. What if they're talking about you and they call you a her because you bought women's size 10?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Like if you had a problem with the shoes and you were like sending them messages that you had a problem with the shoes, and then they're on the other end like, this lady is
these shoes.
I did have someone call me ma'am the other day. They're like, excuse me, ma'am.
In person?
In real life.
In real life.
Like you guys were face to face?
Yes.
And they called you
I was
ma'am?
just like,
well, did you have your wig? Did you have your wig on?
Were you wearing your Winged World hat with the wig?
I didn't say anything about it. I was just like, maybe they just, I don't know, maybe just popped out of their head. I don't know. I'm like, I did cut my hair today. Can you tell?
Looking sharp.
Yeah, looking good, Dan.
I trimmed my beard because it was one side looked longer than the other.
Oh, that's the story of my life.
But so I trimmed it, and then it trimmed too far. But I think it was just part of my. I think it was just my chin. I think my chin's off center. Like it just droops. I think it droops on one side a little bit more.
It might be It might be Bell's palsy.
Self-diagnosed.
No, like my chin. Bell's palsy is like your lips, right?
Well, no, I mean it's all connected.
I think one of my double chins, like it. I think it's just like a fat pocket over here or something. Like a turkey gobbler. It's gonna bother me all the time now.
Pocket. Maybe it's something that you were chewing on earlier and it got stuck down there.
No. I had a hot pocket earlier.
What kind?
Pepperoni. I went to Aldi. They only have pepperoni there.
You gotta get the meatball.
My favorite one is jalapeno steak. I get it from the Dollar Tree.
Jalapeno steak?
Oh, it's so good.
Spicy steak, huh?
It was so good.
It's like a fake cheesesteak, right?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know what a real cheesesteak tastes like. I've never had one.
No.
I go down to the Philly shop around here, and sometimes I'll get a cheesesteak with whiz and then a Wooder on the side, and they always look at me like I'm nuts.
Yeah, do you have hoagies out there or subs?
There is subs, like sub.
What do you call them, Jim? Up a hoagie or a sub? Like a
sub.
Yeah, but you have we don't have like a deli. We have to, if I want a sub, I have to go to Subway or Jimmy John's or Firehouse Subs.
Like, I mean, they called them submarine before Subway submarine sandwiches. There is a
new one. It's called Charlie's or Charlie's. It's inside. Charlie. It's inside our Walmart. It used to be Subway, but now I think it's called Charlie's. My brother, they sent us a coupon, buy one get one. We had it like 2 weeks ago.
Charlie's Philly Steaks.
Yes, I had a Philly cheese from there.
We have that one in our area.
It's expensive as heck, but it was really good. I mean, I'm sure someone that actually has a real Philly cheesesteak.
Headquarters is in Columbus, Ohio, so it's out of Ohio.
Anyway,
I think there's one in Marion or Mansfield.
I didn't have any leftovers when I got it. I ate it all.
Your sub?
After we got, what is today?
Tuesday.
When we got done recording our podcast last week, I had my first sale on the district.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you sell?
Yeah, I sold a Hello Kitty, music jewel box.
Got it all shipped out, no issues.
I shipped out that day. I was so excited because Tim from over the years he messaged. I didn't even notice. He messaged. He like added me on the district or something and said congratulations on your first sale. I don't know if he actually did that or if it just automatically does it. I have no idea. But then he messaged. I think it was the group chat. I don't know. He said if I had problems to message him. To message him, and so I was like, well, I'm like, if he's okay, let me just see what happens right now. So I tried. I ship it all out, and I put the label on, and take it up there, and then the whole time I was so excited, like I didn't know who bought. It ended up it was a listener bought it. So Jackie, thanks for buying the Hello awesome. Kitty. Yeah, Hello Kitty.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I'm pretty excited.
How do you get
you guys sold anything on district?
No, I haven't.
No.
Well, I need to how do you get? Because I want to ask, how do you get a notification? Because I'm checking.
I got a notification because Tim told me. That's how I got a notification.
So if Tim didn't notify you,
I've not. This last week's like
now I'm worried because I haven't checked in like 2 days.
I'm sure you haven't sold anything.
I only have 3 things. I'm sure I haven't.
And one of them's our sticker, right?
Thanks for having confidence in me, Dan.
One of them's our sticker. How many stickers?
Yeah,
Do you really have 2 listings up there?
I gotta take those down
because if you're listening to the podcast, could have just emailed me and got a free sticker. But Jimmy's over there trying to sell them. Oh, but you can use. It's like you can sign up for the district and get it for free, right?
What? Is it called the district or is it just called district?
I don't know. It's called which one do you have it on? What site are you selling on?
It's one-stop shop, right?
Dibbit.
Where are you on? You're on the Dibbit.
Dibbit.
Which one are you on, Joe?
Well, I'm
on both, but
I'm only on one.
Yeah, I'm on Dibbit, but I haven't listed anything over there, and I haven't checked the message over there. But because when I when I click on it, there's so many messages that I missed, I can't follow the chat.
I was very bad. That's why I had my I started right before. That's why I was reading my emails right now, because I was like, oh, before we get started, let me see if anyone had emailed me about a sticker, because I've been really bad this last week.
Did you get an email when you got the sale? Did you get an email? That would be weird.
I don't remember. I don't remember what email I honestly I don't remember what email I have a boatload of emails.
Kidsshoes.com.
Oh no, I should put all those shoes on Kittison. I should get a sale on Kittison.
Oh, what?
Kittison? You ever sold on Kittison?
No, I never sold on. I heard of it.
You can cross list to Vendu. Did I tell you? Did I rant about Vendu last week?
Yeah, because of it didn't work with.
But did I tell you that I sent them an email and they responded to me?
No, you didn't tell us that. So did you get to the bottom of it? Did you get to the bottom of it?
Well, I just told them. I feel like I told you guys that. I told them that it sucked, and I was tired of it, and I was going to tell everyone not to use it. I didn't say that. I was going to tell them I was having problems with it, and then they gave me a half off a month.
Maybe you didn't tell us. But when
I think I told you guys. So sorry.
When are you going to get a sponsorship from them?
I'm not. If I say that.
Well, I know. So you got to be good.
I'm going to be
try to figure this all out.
I mean, because my Macari. So I reopened my Macari a few weeks ago. I did talk about this, but I have made some Macari sales. I made a Macari sale right before we got started today too. Sold a pair of shoes for $40. No
Dang.
fees. $40 free shipping, no fees though.
Make sure your return address is on there because it's coming back. Wait, no.
You know what? I hope you get a return because you started talking about returns last week.
Man, I'm not talking about them at all because I've had 4 since we talked about
it. Yeah.
I'm not talking about it. I'm not talking about this stuff.
Did I say jinx last week about it? And then we get off and I just return. These wide load shoes are a return.
Double wides got returned?
Yeah.
Wide load shoes.
Wide load.
Double wide.
I got a return. I did I send you guys the picture of the return I got from the DVDs? The guy said,
shoes.
Guy sent me this whole message that disc 2.
I don't know.
Oh boy.
Disc 2 didn't work. 5 minutes in, it stopped.
Oh yeah, you put this. Yeah, we got to talk about that for sure.
No, why? We don't want to talk about that anymore.
Yeah, we're not talking about
it. He put trash as void fill. We got to talk about that.
Not only, I don't mind trash. Okay, send me whatever you want.
You don't mind toilet paper being stuffed in your box?
No, I do. I definitely mind.
Did you need it? It wasn't. It was like Scott's too. It was like it wasn't even the good one.
He definitely used toilet paper wrappers as void fill. But not only that, he used his tax return from 2020. Yeah. That had his tax payment information on it.
Security number on it?
Yeah, everything. Ooh. Had everything on it.
Oh, what can you do with that?
Then he usually put it in the package. And then on top of it, I'm like, there's no way.
Sign them up for credit cards.
Oh, okay. Let's announce everything that I'm using identity fraud out here, Dan.
He sent it to you. He wants you to do it. What else? Why else would he send that information to you?
Because he's crazy? I don't know. Who sends toilet paper wrappers?
If Dan had that information, he would vote for him.
On top of it, Dave's toilet paper wrap. Even if you
4 more years, or not, we don't know.
Who's saving toilet paper wrappers? If you open up a roll of toilet paper, you throw the toilet paper wrapper out, correct?
Well, yeah. So when he was,
so
why
was
is
he packing it on
come in
the toilet?
wrappers though?
Huh?
So it's like an individually wrapped roll.
Yeah.
Mine don't come that way. They just come out of the
You buy like a bulk thing or something?
Yeah. I
Okay,
mean, I have to. Come on,
this was
why
like a single roll that had the barcode on it and everything else like that. But don't you? I mean, even if you are collecting trash to use as void fill, don't you? Where's the limit? Where's your limit that you know?
Yeah,
used
how does
toilet
that end
paper
up
probably. Used toilet paper. would be
Oh,
more-
used. Okay. So as long as it's not used, it's good.
I told you.
No,
I think you should have reported him.
That you're right. It should have never left the trash in the bathroom. It should
Wait,
never.
let me guess. You
anywhere.
didn't block him, did you? He's still able to buy from you.
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know how to block.
Yeah, you could Google eBay block list and it pops right up, and you just click on
Use
it.
the seller.
I'm gonna do that after the show.
It send me the guy so I can block him too.
Okay.
I did that before. Some other crazy person.
I really think that he just bought the seat. They were like 60. It was a $60 DVD set. I think he just bought them to probably burn the CDs. Do people still do that? And then return them, or he just watch
I
them.
don't think I can put a CD on my computer here.
But I mean, if you're someone that keeps toilet paper in your living room, then maybe it's possible that you're still burning CDs. Maybe
but I don't want to talk about it because if you're doing that, you're probably insane and might be on the borderline of.
You might want to sanitize those DVDs.
No, I didn't. I was because he sent me
talking about a toilet paper in the living room kind of guy.
I don't know. Well, the guy told me he was like season 2, disc 1, 5 minutes in doesn't work. So what did I do? I went to season 2, disc whatever, and I watched it all the way through, and it was fine.
Did you say anything? How is The Pretenders? I've never seen it. Is it good?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Is it a good show? What's it about?
I don't know. I started at season 2.
5 minutes in.
Yeah, 5 minutes in, and so I.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
No,
I don't even know
You're
what the
spoiling it for yourself. What happens if you want to watch it?
I'd rather have the $60.
So did you relist it?
I did relist it, and I did. So don't buy it. If you're listening to this, don't buy it because I didn't reset it. I didn't wipe it down or nothing. It's on the bookshelf with the rest. So if you are listening, do not buy this from me.
What did you do with the toilet paper wrapper?
It's in the trash can next to me.
What did you do with his tax information?
I'm filling out credit cards as we speak.
Are you really?
And yeah, I want to get airline points too. So can I sign up for those airline things too?
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I had two. Well, I had two that were my fault. Well,
you still talking about returns for real?
No,
I'm done return. I'm done talking about returns because Dan jinxes everything.
Yeah.
Let's talk
I did not jinx it. You two brought it up last time.
And I brought it up again.
And I brought it up like it's probably not a good thing to talk about. And what happened? I was the first one to get the return.
You were. I think 10 minutes.
And then I got another one. The last one we got done, I had to sit. That's probably why I sent my district sale out. I had that sale on district, and on my eBay, I had 4. Like my whole thing of like notifications was nothing but returns. That's all it was. I got a bunch of returns.
Yeah, that sucks.
So I think we should probably because
they got it in the beginning of the month and they returned it now.
They just rented it.
So
it happens.
What was it? Did they rent
a pair of windbreaker
wide load,
pair of windbreaker pants. Barcelona, they're over here.
They wore them around town.
Didn't the guy say I tried them out? I tried working out in these bad boys.
Yeah. Pair of
Barcelona.
Barcelona. I was so excited when I sold them because I was like, oh, I shouldn't have bought these. They sold for like $13. He's had them for like a month.
Well, you tried.
Same with the guy who bought like $190 Los Angeles Lakers. I'm pretty sure he's gonna send it back. I think he lives in Colorado, and they just got beat down by the.
Yeah. He went to the game. Yeah, he went to the game where they got eliminated.
Yeah, so I'm sure I'm getting it back. It was brand new. It's probably come back with like nacho cheese stains in it.
And tears.
Well, what is your go-to if you go to a sporting event? What do you eat there?
Oh well,
you're in Chicago, so it's probably a Chicago dog, right?
We used to go. My brother and I would go to this bar near Wrigley Field. It was it's called Lucky Sandwich, and it had all those like Pittsburgh style sandwiches where it's a sandwich and then it has like the fries and stuff loaded on top and coleslaws.
Yeah.
Like Permanente Brothers.
Permanente Brothers, yeah.
Yeah. It was like that. So we would go there. We get like a sandwich. It was like $7 for sandwich, like humongous sandwich. But at the ballpark once in a while, I like to get the nachos with the helmet. That's why I said nacho cheese all over the thing.
In the helmet, you get them.
You get the helmet. You get a helmet. Like I went to the if you go to a Blackhawks game, you get it in like a hockey helmet and a Blackhawks hockey helmet, and you go to the Cubs game, you get a Cubs helmet. It's just loaded with nachos. It's awesome. Nice. Chili cheese nachos. Whatever. Jalapenos. Ooh.
I mean, I don't go. I'm in a lot of baseball games. I mean, they had the Rockies in Denver. So like, I went to like 3 games, maybe 4.
That's it. The Rockies are good.
No, they're not. They're terrible.
They were good. You hit a lot of home runs out there, right?
Yeah, it'd be exciting.
No, because they put the ball in a humidifier now, so they don't fly. The balls don't travel far. Yeah, that's a fun fact. Every baseball that is used at Coors Field has to be put in like a they call it humidor or is that what it's called? Like they go in this machine. The humidity, and so like a little bit of moisture, and so they don't fly as far. They started doing that. I don't know how many. It's been many years they've done that. True story. Go look it up. Yeah. So I mean,
I'll believe
you. Get a hot dog or nachos. I mean, that's not over there at Coors Field. They had some pretty good barbecue, like pulled pork nachos. Pretty good.
Ooh, yeah. That's good.
Well, the Phillies got rid of the $1 dog night, $1 hot dog nights because they would. I was going to say kids, but it looked like adults too would throw hot dogs. They would buy 20 hot dogs and just throw hot dogs around. So they got rid of it. So it's buy one get one free. So
it's buy one get one now.
Yeah, not $1 dog nights anymore.
That's pretty good. How much?
Joe, Joe would throw a hot dog. You know he did.
No,
you know that. As a matter of fact, he took it out of the bun to throw it.
How much does the pop cost at the Phillies game now?
I think it's like $12.
Oh my gosh. I refuse. Wow. I don't go to any more games.
Oh anymore. No. A soda, because we just went a couple weeks ago. A bottle of soda that you get from like the regular like 20-ounce like soda like that was $7.50.
Wow. Okay, that's about the same it was. You can. I'm pretty sure you can.
And then the fountain soda with like the
some ballparks you can bring in stuff.
Yeah, it has to be sealed. Sealed. So when we go, we bring water and stuff like that.
You bring what?
Or water.
Water.
Yeah. So
the Blue Jays are going to be coming to Cleveland to play the Guardians. I think I'm going to try to go. It's an hour and 20-minute drive, but I'm going to try to go to at least one game.
I've been to Cleveland to the game there. I've been on the field. I've been on the field.
It used to be Jacobs. Is it still Jacobs Field? I don't even know.
I think so. I don't know. I have no idea. It's probably. I don't know. But I ran around the field.
You did not.
I swear to God.
When did you?
I took my old dog Oscar there. I took Oscar to dog day there. And they let you prance around. So I pranced around the. Around
lots of questions here. Lots of prance.
Yeah, we ran around the.
We ran around.
What?
Did you prance with the dog?
R.I.P. Oscar, my boy.
Dog?
Huh?
In what world would you have been in Cleveland with your dog?
To take him to the game.
You drove.
I mean, he's been to Pittsburgh. He's been to the Pittsburgh Pirates game, and he went to Cleveland. I need to take Dodger. I should see if the Blue Jays play the Tigers at all. That's only a 2-hour drive. Wait.
So I checked Cincinnati. That's 3 hours though.
Cincinnati's a great ballpark.
Yeah, they don't play there though. I'd like to go.
Oh, the Blue Jays? Oh.
Yeah, they don't play there this year. I'm sure they play the Tigers in Detroit this year.
Oh yeah. They have to.
Yeah, so I'd like to go to a couple games this year. I'm gonna try to go to the one in Cleveland for sure. Maybe a couple up there, but they only have one series up there. So
you should go to Canada and see him play.
Can I? I don't have a passport. Hey,
you get who sold something?
I did.
I was going to go last year when the Phillies were. I think I mentioned that I was going to go.
I haven't posted on Facebook since.
Hey, we're talking about baseball. I just sold a baseball glove for $35.
Nice.
TikTok's listening to you.
12.5-inch Zero Shock.
I don't think I have a.
Yeah, the kids' passports didn't come back. So if you're thinking about getting a passport, I think it's different now. I think when we were going last year, it was a long wait for the passports.
I need to do it. I see the application at the post office every time I go there.
Yeah, I think it's you can get it faster than you could because they played them last season. We were going to go and we did the whole passport thing or whatever, and they didn't come in time. So
yeah, because Toronto's not that far, right? It's it's basically like an East Coast city. I mean,
I was trying to see if I had a picture of us in Cleveland, but I found a picture of a sandwich from Lucky Sandwich.
Ooh.
Look at that!
Yeah, is that just like regular Wonder Bread?
Oh no! Shut up, man.
That's what it looks like in the picture. I'm only asking because it looks that way.
Yeah, and you need to do something with the bread though. Toast the bread. Do something.
Oh, you guys would complain.
I'm just saying, I've been to Permane Brothers in Pittsburgh one time, or maybe twice, because my sister-in-law went to college at the University of Pittsburgh, and I would go out with my brother there, but we would go to Permane Brothers, and
I've never even heard of it.
But they have coleslaw and French fries on their sandwiches.
Lucky Sandwich is better,
which is a pretty good. I mean, I always like fries with my sandwich, not chips. I'm not a chip guy.
They have fries. They put fries on the sandwich.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like it. I'm a French fry guy.
When I come to Philly, you're gonna have to give me a couple good sandwiches.
Wait, this is us in Pittsburgh,
but I'm gonna go
Pittsburgh right here. Me and Oscar.
Oh, you're holding them. I was looking at the ground for them.
Oh no,
but you're holding them.
That's right. Oh yeah, this is us. This is him at the game.
Oh, Oscar.
My mom's holding him there. I was gonna take Dodger. The local independent ballpark has a dog day here, but it's like I've taken Oscar there. I took Oscar there too, and I want to take Dodger there because Oscar did not like people. Like he did not hate people, but he would bark, and I would be scared he would like bite someone. Like Dodger wants everyone to pet him, so I want to take him. But so this is me the third summer I've had a Dodger. They have it on Sunday afternoon in like the middle of July. It's like 100 degrees outside. You know, like.
Yeah,
like I don't know. I don't know why they would do that.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I'm gonna agree.
Well, usually
my pug wouldn't stand a chance. He'd have a heart attack out there in that heat.
I don't.
No chance.
But usually they do those promotions to get people in there because they're either like low attendance games anyway. Like they use them for
what kind of is a minor league baseball?
The one that's local here is it's independent league.
Independent.
It's not like it's
how. What's the stadium that you're the closest to, Dan? White Sox?
For like Major League?
Major League, yeah, Major League.
It would be the easiest one to get to is the White Sox. Like if you just want to, if you're like today, you're like, oh, I want to go see a baseball game. You have to go to White Sox. If you go to the Cubs, is like an ordeal. Like I can just get in my car and drive and go, and I can be at where the White Sox play in like probably 35, 40 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah.
If I go to see the Cubs, the last time I drove to the Cubs, it was like $50 to park.
Yeah.
So I stopped. I don't drive. I take the train from here into the city, and then I have to get on the L train. To go up to Wrigley, or take like a cab or an Uber up there. As I got older, my brother and we would take a cab or Uber up there because we didn't want to go on the L anymore.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about the trains. It's best that it's best that
but we're like 10 minutes. The independent team plays in Gary, which is the same where the bins are. It's like right down the street from the bins. Not literally, like it's pretty close to the bins. Or like if you go the other way, you go see the South Bend Cubs, which is I think they're single A affiliate of the Cubs. One of the minor league Cubs. It's like 45 minutes to an hour for minor league.
I'm trying to think what the Myrtle Beach Pelicans, when we go to see my in-laws in North Carolina, we go to see.
Oh, they're with the Cubs. Right?
The Cubs, yeah.
They might be rookie, or are they rookie? I don't
know. They are, but they're affiliated with the Cubs. We went one time and they had it was a Chris Bryant bobblehead giveaway night.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you have any comments from last week?
Yeah, I got them right here. What do you want to know? We got.
We should read some comments or something.
This one's good. This episode had it all. Flipping the bird at the Jesus fish dude.
Oh, yeah, I knew there was
And Dan's scandalous parking lot tips.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
We need a dash cam of road rage Dan. I like this one. This is one of my favorite ones from. Oh no, sorry. This one here's Lynn. I kind of like agitated Dan. We started the show off with agitated Dan.
I don't remember what time. How did we start this? I don't remember.
You were on a hot one at the beginning of the show. Like you were on. I mean, it was good. It was entertaining. We started talking about yard sales and then how you weren't able to go because of weather.
Oh, I was talking about how
your car. And
I didn't even finish my thought on that. So like,
nothing like finishing.
I cannot just keep going out buying stuff constantly. Like I like have to like get something. I like just driving around looking, buying stuff, and
is it because of money or because of space? It was because of space, right? Because you're just surrounded by.
I had no place to. I mean, the amount of time I waste moving stuff around so I can actually do some work is ridiculous. Like it's absolutely ridiculous. And like I mean, yesterday it rained, so I didn't wash shoes, and then today we did this. When we get done with this, I'm going to. I clean.
Why does rain stop you from washing shoes?
Because he does them outside.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Like I've done them in here.
It's
but
water.
Like,
it might help. The rain won't help.
But how are they going to dry? I like to line them all up on my deck, get them all dry. If in here, there's no place to like set them, and then it's I don't know. I
got you. I'm just asking. I want to paint a picture for the listeners. That's all.
What do you think your neighbor? You know, because you have a great relationship with your neighbor, Dan. What does she think of all these shoes lined up on your deck?
Stick lady?
Yeah, the stick lady.
The stick. Oh, the stick lady. So this the stick lady comes from, if you don't know, for context, is from whenever I sit here. There's a tree in front of my house, and the sticks fall down, and she picks them up, and she asked me if I could pick them up, and I said sure. When she first moved in, I said, sure, I'll pick up sticks. So I bought a claw. So I stood outside and I was picking up sticks. And then I did it one time. And I'm like, this absolutely sucks. I'm not doing this anymore. So I don't pick up the sticks. But she like passively aggressively is how I felt. That's how I took it. Took it in.
Why does she want you to pick up the sticks?
Because it's our tree.
It hangs over her yard?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I have a huge tree. Sticks fall in everybody's yard. I don't pick any. I pick up mine, and that's
she just likes to pick up. Well, so this is a few years ago, and it turns into she's always out there picking up sticks. I always feel guilty, but I'm like, that's what she wants. Like she wants to pick up sticks, and she's very nice to me. She waves and thanks me for being here. And my brother
thanks you for being here.
Thank you for being their neighbor.
She's very nice. She's very nice. She's just like one out there in the middle. I mean, it'll be like a hurricane out here, and she's out there picking up sticks. That's the last time I saw her. So we had our tree. It was the branches were kind of long. My brother, he got a bit. He bought one of these big saw things, and he sawed the branches. He sawed a bunch of branches down. And I go, did you ask her if you should be touching this tree? Messed it up because I had mentioned to her before. My mom owns this house. I rent this house from my mother. My mom has made comments about maybe we should cut the tree down.
Whose tree is it? Is it on
our tree? It's on our property.
So why would you ask the lady?
Limb maintenance is your responsibility if it's on your property. So you're just doing limb maintenance, right?
Who? No, it's being sarcastic because it's her tree. Like she loves the tree. Like she loves it. She loves it.
It's her tree, but it's your tree.
No, it's on our property. Well, my mom's property.
But
I don't believe I own any of the property or anything. I understand it's my mother's property. Okay, I'm not taking claim to the property.
Mom. So your mom, it's on your mom's property, but the lady next door, it's her tree.
Well, she likes the tree. She takes care of the tree. Okay. She asked me if she put Christmas lights in the tree.
But she wanted you to take care of the tree by picking up the sticks.
Well, yeah, when she first moved in, and then when she figured out that I'm just a bum, lazy loser who, like, apparently sits outside and cleans shoes all day,
lines his deck with shoes.
Yeah, like this guy's out. I'm making fun of her. I'm not even making fun of her. But I mean, I guess you could take it as me picking on. I mean, very nice lady. I very keeps to herself. When I first met her, I was like, oh, this is how it's gonna be. I've lived here for like 20 years, and I've never had issues with any of my neighbors. Now all of a sudden, I got somebody gonna be complaining to me about sticks all the time. That's how it's gonna be. But it's very nice. She's very nice.
I know what it is. She thinks that all the shoes are shoes of your victims, and so she's like,
I don't know what. I would love to know what they think.
She probably calls it
because there's a business behind me, and then my other neighbor on the other side of me, like he knows what I do now because he's like, oh, you're at the casino now, and no, but like no, I sell on eBay, and I explained to him what I did, and he's like, oh, good for you.
Good for you.
And when I'm outside cleaning my shoes, his wife is in their sunroom, just sitting there drinking coffee, reading a book, watching me, like
clean shoes.
They have one of those sun patios or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She just watches you.
Well, she's sitting there enjoying her coffee, watching the show while I'm just watching the
show. Yeah, do you think your neighbor next door like says to her husband or like, hey,
Dan's got like a stalker admirer going on.
Dahmer next door has another.
I could imagine what they say about me.
I think about that too.
I mean, I have like the deck, and I put the shoes on the deck, and then sometimes it's windy, sometimes shoes fall over, and then I have to like walk down and then walk all the way around, and then pick it up. So now I grab my claw. And I grab the stuff that fell down. I just whip it back over to me.
Imagine. So he just cleaned the shoes. So imagine Dan working his way down the stairs, picking up a pair of shoes, sniffing them to see if they're.
I do sniff them sometimes.
Like, what is happening?
Wait, you sniff your shoe? You sniff the shoes?
I keep finding shoes that smell like there's some bins that stink, so I have to smell. I use spray. I spray this stuff and I sniff them.
Tough acting and acting.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, do you smell them outside, or do you do it?
Like I'm not going to continue. I'm not going to continue cleaning them if they stink.
I'm going to tell you something. It's much more suspicious if you look around to see if anybody's looking before you sniff. So don't do that. Just go in for the sniff. Don't go.
Can you set up like a pole camera?
Yeah, we need a camera
in your backyard.
Set up my GoPro.
You don't need a dash cam for road rage.
Where's my GoPro? I should set up my GoPro.
Tree front yard cam.
You know, I bought brand new batteries and brand new SD cards so I can make videos. And I don't make. I just want to just. I should just film, and then at some point I'll record. I'll edit him. Let's just start filming. I'll put that there. Maybe I will.
I'm on one right now. I actually I have to edit the video before we come on here for tomorrow, and then I got to edit another one for Sunday because I got to get that done today. So I'm editing like crazy right now.
Oh, there you go. I mean,
I'm gonna do 2 a week. I'm going back now that I got footage. 2 videos a week. Go old school flips Wednesdays and Sundays. 2 yard sale picking videos.
But now video the same day the podcast comes out. Competition now. We're competition.
It's
what time? What time you putting it out?
Oh, I'm not gonna tell you.
9:30. You don't want anyone to watch?
No, because it's around the same time as the pod. 9:30 on Wednesdays and
9:30 Eastern.
AM. Yeah.
Oh, so right before the podcast comes out.
Well, I mean, it's totally different. Yeah.
No,
every once in a while, I'm gonna put a mention of the podcast.
I care. I do. I would like to. Oh, this is great time. An hour and 18 minutes in. You think anyone who's not subscribed to the channel is still listening to this?
Oh, we got a lot.
Maybe we're at 290. We are so close to 300.
Oh man,
we need.
It's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen.
For Dan's
300.
This is the year of the reseller leftovers. We're getting 1K before the end of the year, no question.
You think so?
Oh yeah, I have no doubts. On the shoulders of
if we don't hit 1K by the end of, if we don't hit 1K by episode 52, I think we should just quit.
What?
If it takes more than 52 episodes to hit 1,000.
Oh no, this is good. This is everyone listening that loves this podcast.
Yeah, we have to say that before that.
We're gonna do it at the beginning of the show. Next episode, we gotta address this. Dan, just go with this, Dan. Just don't take me seriously, but take me seriously. Dan is gonna quit the show at 52 episodes, everyone, if we don't get to 1,000 subs. Spread the word, folks. Let everybody know. let everybody know to come over to the Reseller Leftovers and they need to subscribe so we can get to 1,000 subs so Dan doesn't quit.
Well, maybe you guys quit.
Uh-huh. When do I mean, daily. You already know that. At least twice a week I quit at least.
Well, for Dan,
the only person that's been here the whole time has been Joe.
I'm here for the ride. Quit. I'm here for the ride.
Joe's never quit one time.
I mean, Joe is the coolest dude.
I'm here for the long haul. Whatever. I try. I
mean,
but for Dan's mental health,
for my mental health, you can't say that people need to subscribe or else I'm going to quit. Because if we make it, I'm going to always think in the back of my head,
I winked.
Do they really want to be here? Or is it because I wanted to quit? Or if we don't get it, shit, they don't like me. So I just quit anyway.
Hey, I mean, it's part of it.
It's just like when you're 10 away, you want to get to 300 now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let's take baby steps. Let's not,
I said by the end of the year. That's a lot of months.
I would like to get to 300. You think we can have 300 by the time we do episode 20? Is this 28 for real?
Yeah.
Well,
300 by 30. Let's start it. 300 by 30.
You want 3 episodes to come out before we can get 10 subscribers? Oh man, we suck, man. We're the worst.
Well, to be honest, we have 29 episodes.
I think we need to rebrand. Let's change the name of the podcast.
rebrand. But we did 29 episodes because we had 26 A and B, but only B was released. So is that good that we added an episode? No, probably not.
No,
I don't know. Did we add an episode?
Well, no.
No, we did
A and
B.
B.
Fake one.
A and B. I went back and watched the end of A.
Of 26A? How did it go? I almost deleted it. I forgot all about it. Was it good? Was it really good?
Oh, it was good. It was really good.
I don't want to see it because I'm in a good mood today. So don't make me mad.
Well, that's why
I had my comment. I just shared my comment from my channel.
When you mentioned
yeah, but you do it live when we're recording.
That's true.
Well, when you mentioned the comments, I was on eggshells. I didn't know what to expect here. I didn't know where we were going with that.
Everybody, Dan is mentioned 20 times in the comments. Everybody loves Dan. Why would you quit? Except for
You're the one that said I should
Full
quit.
Time Flippers podcast said they wouldn't have bought the stuff that you bought.
Oh yeah, I know. Thanks. Well, you know what? Some of that stuff I wouldn't have bought. Well, okay, Jack Skellington's totally ruined.
There's a fix for that in the comments too.
I did send an offer for that pillowcase. I listed it for like $20. I sent an offer. Maybe it'll sell, but it might be someone that listens to the podcast thinking like this guy really lists a pillowcase.
Bearded
Pickett, yeah, Matt. He
bearded PokeTuber.
Yeah,
put the ruined Jack Skellington pillow in the pillowcase.
I'll probably take that Jack. I was so proud of the other stuff. The other stuff I talked about at that one sale, the Crocs.
Yeah,
I think I sold all 3 pairs of Crocs. I think. Did I have 3? No, I sold 2 of the 3 pairs of Crocs.
What were the other shoes? You got another pair of really good boots, right?
Justin boots.
Those
got a like on District.
Ooh.
Or One Stop Shop. I don't know if I'm supposed to call it. I'm probably supposed to call it
One Stop Shop. Yeah.
What about those sandals? The other sandals, the Chico sandals, or what were they? What were those sandals that you got?
Oh, I cleaned those today. They're in my car. I put them in the bag in the car. I did sell a pair of Chicos that I got from the bins last week. I sold those this weekend, but I had those they're gonna get listed here. Oh, I had them. No,
did you list the Pokemon game? I need to check.
I haven't listed Pokemon game yet.
Did you go through it?
Yeah. Well, I went through it the first day. I went through the first day, and then it's like the pieces don't match the box.
Yeah.
Like they're Pokemon pieces.
Oh, wait, you said it had 2 extra pieces, if I remember.
It has 2 extra pieces, and they're not the same. They're not the same.
The one that's supposed to be with it.
Yeah, they're not the same ones that are supposed to be in it. So I had all the money organized. To be honest, I mean, I can't even put anything over here right now. It's buried over here too, behind all this other stuff I have. I don't know.
Well, we gotta I want more yard
gonna
sale
look these
stories.
today,
So
finally.
we gotta get you
Get
organized.
down to list snow boots or
Solomon.
ski boots or something.
Oh yeah.
It's
What
a
are
great
those things that
time.
go?
Great time. Great time.
Oh,
to
that's before you guys just cut this off, and I can't. It's today's the last day of April, right?
Yeah.
We're recording the last day of April. I went the entire month without going to a thrift store. I went to the bins. I went to the bins, and I went to a garage sale. And then I bought the stuff from the listener, but I did not go to one thrift store. And to be fair, I was going to reward myself by going to a thrift store yesterday, but I got so busy packing stuff, I didn't have time. And I've thought about possibly going, probably not tomorrow because I wanted to clean shoes, but I might go the next day if I don't. But I probably should go to a yard sale.
Yeah,
you should.
You should go to.
I haven't been to a thrift store in probably 3 months.
I listened. I'm like 40 minutes into the Trash to Cash podcast, and they were talking about. They were saying that people are telling them that clothes. We're telling Kevin that clothes are slow. If you're, I've barely listed many. I haven't listed very many clothes. I've been selling a lot of clothes, kind of, but not as much shoes. I've been listing shoes like crazy because I was like, I almost feel like I'm just going to turn into a shoe salesman from the bins.
Shoes sell. I feel like shoes sell better than clothes. I've always felt that way.
I don't know. I've sold. I mean, I did some clothes, but
you're gonna become that person at the bins that just fills the cart like overflowing with shoes. We all have. Every bins has that. At least one of those people that just buy nothing but shoes and they leave with.
I see people with. Oh yeah. I mean, there's plenty of people there that do that. Like they have most of my time. Most of my stuff is shoes there though. Because that's what I go there for. That's the first thing I go to, and I spend my most time there, and then later on I'll go through the other things.
I don't go through the shoes at all.
I go there all the time for clothes. I want to do a clothing show for my whatnot. So the other thing is now I want to. This last week I did more whatnot. I did like 3 whatnot shows. I wasn't feeling great, so I didn't feel like I had stuff. And I just didn't feel like messing. I was like, I'm just gonna go live and do some whatnot shows. So I did that. But now I'm close to getting to like 120 items away from like my instant payouts on there.
Oh yeah.
So like I'm like, I just want to do that now.
You gotta grind.
I want to have a clothing. I was supposed to have a show today, and I pushed it till tomorrow. But I think I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I might end up like I need to clean shoes. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna clean shoes.
So your neighbor got instructions from the neighbor. I haven't seen you clean shoes in a while.
Yeah,
I need shoes. I need my show.
Yeah,
coffee.
We need the show back.
I think that's it.
All right, everyone. Remember, 300 by 30. That's actually only. I mean, we have one more 29, and then it's 30. So that's actually only. Yeah, I mean, that's not.
3, but I mean, this one is not out.
30 is the one that we need to have it by. So that's 2 episodes. This one, and then 29 are the.
They're listening to this one. 28, 29. Oh, we need to have it by the 30th.
Before
the 30th.
Before 30.
Or we quit. Is that what you said?
No.
Oh, okay.
300 by 30. That's what I'm. No.
Oh, okay.
1,000 by 52, or Dan's quitting. Not me. I'm Dan's quitting at 52.
I'll be here.
I'll be here too.
But I own the rights to leftovers. You guys have to rebrand that.
Well, I mean, it's just like us. We'll rebrand again, Dan.
We'll rebrand again.
Imagine that.
All right, whatever.